Hey Dad, what are you doing?
Well, that's a great question, Karen. We've actually got compost here, and I'm going to turn it over because one side's hot and one side's cold, and the cooler side has worms in it. I've got to be really careful because the worms have been coming to the top, as we can see here in this cooler area here. You can see some of the compost worms, and it's getting finer and they're working it over, and it's nice and cool in there. Here is the hot compost on the side. Now, being winter, they'll be actually moving and hanging on the edge here to stay warm. And look at this little skink. Did I get him? Oh, here he goes. So what I want to do is I want to actually check this. Oh, can you see the steam coming out of it? Look, that little skinky.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. So I'm cooking all the weed seeds in it. It's breaking it down. There's no worms at all, right? And you can see this white stuff where it's quite warm. That's like calcifying. So the native Aboriginals used to do that in Australia to when they burned off the grasslands and stuff. Helps fertilise the land to bring
Oh, it smells.
the kangaroos in. Is it smelling?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to not turn this cooler one. I'm going to get some of this and I'm just going to feed the top of it like that because it's got material that the worms are going to like, such as carbon, bit of, the woody chip stuff, which is the carbon, the chicken manure, and it's also got a bit of mushroom compost in here. And I won't put it on too thick, just enough to feed it up. And so those ones on top, they won't get too hot. Now, if I was to turn all in here where it's warm, and then I add too much hot to this one side, the worms are going to get hot. And hopefully the noise from that car over there isn't too distracting. Can you hear it, Karen, on there?
No.
Oh, that's good. All right, so we'll just have a little check, see if they are there. Still quite warm on the side. We just don't want to burn any little bumps. So obviously it's plenty warm enough in here, and yeah, I'm just feeding that section.
It smells like burnt dirt.
Does a bit, doesn't it? Then we'll cover it back over. Now, I've been making content on this channel about composting and this pile to help people learn how to become more productive at home and start nice big compost piles like this. Now, generally people have 3 piles, right? Because you've got your one big pile of your material that's really fresh, then you've got your second pile, which is your one that's you're looking at there that's heating up, then you've got your third pile, which is your cool pile that you're harvesting from. Now, the cool pile is where you want your compost worms in. And if you've got an underground worm farm, you connect it right at the end of that. And when you're harvesting your compost and pulling your compost out, you're throwing your worms back into your underground worm farm. And here we've got, look, our neighbour. She's coming out because we're filming right in the front yard. Hey, Karen, say thank you, Karen.
I'm not saying thank you to myself again.
Come on. Everyone say thank you, Karen, for helping us make the video. Did you get any good value out of that? Have you got any questions, Karen, that you'd like to answer? Not answer, what am I getting confused for? That you'd like to ask me or the community?
I'll let the community decide.
Yeah? You think they might have some good questions?
Definitely.
They always have some good questions. So we just say, thank you, Karen, thank you, Karen, thank you, Karen. Thumbs up for On The Sound engineer. She's got the headphones on doing sound, and also the awesome camera work she's doing. She's doing a great job. Because it's a bit noisy out here in the front yard doing these vlogs sometimes. Any questions? Any questions?
Do you want a question from me?
Yeah.
Why does it smell so bad?
Why does it smell so bad? Because it's breaking down. It's the chicken manure, I'd say, sort of getting into the wood chip. And as we turned it over, we released all that sort of gassy stuff. And we'll cover it over, water it down a bit, and the smell will be gone soon. All right, you ready for flexi hand?
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye for now.